Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, wherever you're joining us from. I'm Charlene. It's August 8th. It's the Lions Portal Day. What does that mean? It just sounds cool. Let's talk about it. Let's figure this out. How are you doing? I'm so glad you're with us. Tell me where you're joining us from. Drop it in the chat. I already see some people saying hello. Good morning, Sandy from Portland, Oregon. It's so nice to see you, my friend. Hi, Carrie from Southern Maine. How's everything in Maine? Tina, good morning from Texas. Hey, right over the Gulf. We're joining you today from Florida. Hi, Trevor. Good morning. Trevor joins us from Nashville. Nice to see you, my friend. Hi, Kathleen with a C. That's a beautiful spelling. Kathleen joins us from... Jeremy, actually, where does Kathleen join us from? When the comments come in, they sometimes get pushed up. From Portland, Oregon. Wonderful. Hi, Charlotte from Florida. Charlotte and Charlene coming at you today from Florida. We're so glad to be here with you today on Insight Timer and also on YouTube. We love to make sure that if there's ever any moments today that you'd like to revisit, this is caught in perpetuity, forever and ever on YouTube. You can always refer back. Jeremy, I think I've missed some people. Yeah, Marcia from Holland. Good morning, Marcia. I'm so glad you've joined us. Geraldine from Western Australia. JG from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Hi, good morning. Rosemary, good afternoon. Rose, you go by Rose. Oh, wonderful, from the UK. It's nice to meet you, Rose. Thanks for being here. Patty from Red Oak, Texas. Good morning. Marjorie, Boston, Massachusetts. Love it. Hey, Bright. Nice to see you. How are you? Kristen, good morning from Pine, Colorado. Hi, Lori. Good to see you, my friend. Lori joins us from Madison, Wisconsin. Hi, Violet. Of course, our beautiful Violet soul and friend from New York. Hi, Najat from San Diego. Nice to see you. Serenity. How are you, my friend? Ah, Long Island. I've missed you as well. We've taken a little bit of I won't say a hiatus here, but it's been busier than ever, so this is a good thing. Working on some really fun projects for you all, so it's exciting. Just haven't been on live, so we're so glad to be back. Thank you for your sweet words. I know I'm going to mess this up. Our friend from Brisbane, Ayan? How would I say that, Jeremy? If you don't know, Jeremy's my husband. He runs the show. Ayan? Help me understand how to pronounce your name. I'm sometimes terrible at that. But it's your name, so it's sacred. I want to make sure I honor you. Corey from Philly. Hey, Corey. Jojo, good morning to you as well from Colorado. Kristen, good morning from Miami. Christy, hey! Love to see you, my friend. Good sound bath before bedtime in Brisbane. I hope you've had a great day. Love it. I love it. Hi, Raven. Good morning from Las Vegas. Yes. Hi, Taz from the Netherlands. You're very curious about the Lionsgate. All new for you. Oh, I love it. And thanks for the hearts over here. Those are always so much fun. We love whenever we connect with the hearts. Not only it's for me, I've always seen it as it's affirmation for what the bowls are doing, but also support for each other in the community. A lot of times the bowls will elicit and evoke certain emotional responses. And sometimes those responses can be very joyful. Sometimes they can be pretty heavy. And whenever we support each other, sometimes it makes those responses, it takes a sting off of the heaviness as we release. And man, there's a lightness to it. And I always just have this image of these hearts floating up. So feel free, if you ever just need to uplift your spirit, throw some hearts in there, because we also know that that's supporting you. This is not about me. I don't care about how many hearts we get, whatever. It really is about providing an uplifting and safe place to come together through the use of frequency and make shift Change your energy, change your life. Trite, but true. Ian. Did I say that right? Eon? I'm struggling, but I see you. The struggle is mine, not yours. Thank you for trying to help me. I'm going to work on it. Eons of light. I love it. Hey, City. Good morning. Good morning, City. City joins us from Philadelphia. Ooh, the bowls are kicking today. Girl, is that because you showed up? I bet. Hey, Stephanie from New York City. Jojo. Yeah, change your energy, change your life. Yep, you know it. So true. So today is such a really interesting day, and the bowls are kicking in a very fascinating way. I'm really kind of enjoying this. Let me kind of walk you through what's going on. So if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Charleene, and in front of you are 13 chromatically tuned crystal singing bowls, quartz crystal singing bowls, and in the back I've got 6 specially tuned crystal singing bowls as well. And so 19 bowls that connect us to different frequencies. So these bowls are tuned to 432 Hertz. Scientific studies have shown that 432 Hertz, when listened to in comparison to a traditional tuning of 440 Hertz in music, we'll talk about music stuff later, but music nerd, there's a calming effect on the body. There's a slowing of the heart rate. There's a quieting of the parasympathetic nervous system. So we're actually beginning to elicit a more calm, serene, and focused response of the body. We're getting rid of all the junk that's stimulating us, and we're getting there quicker. So from an esoteric sense, some people say that the 432 Hertz connects to the resonance of the earth. Well, yes, because it's very, very, very grounding. These sounds are very grounding. If you think about it, the earth carries all frequencies. So this is just a very direct way to start getting into our bodies in a different way. And if we look at the mathematics of it, 432 Hertz shows up all throughout sacred geometry, all throughout esoteric understanding, even all throughout great art, Da Vinci, the Vitruvian Man. There's a lot of fascinating studies. So simply, that's why we like to use the 432 Hertz bowls. What I'm doing right now is actually, this is a frequency that connects directly to crystals, and it just kind of helps rebalance the bowls. Well, why do I need to rebalance the bowls? Well, because these bowls are made out of quartz crystal, they're highly conductive of electricity. And that's one of the principles that we use in our time together. We connect with the piezoelectric effect, moving energy throughout our system. Did you know your nervous system carries sound before it carries electricity? It carries vibration. So we utilize this stimulation of vibration throughout our system to be able to move and shift our energy. So right now I'm just kind of helping the bowls kind of come back to a place of neutrality. You see, these bowls pick up all the energies because they're crystal, piezoelectric effect. They begin to pick up the energy, the frequencies of the room around us. And it's not just my frequency. It's the energy of the air, the sky. That's why a lot of times we tap into astrological or astronomical occurrences, because everything is frequency. It sits in frequency. Everything in the universe vibrates. And that's how this space works. So as we are vibrating, we're giving off different vibes, let's just say. So as you show up, the vibes shift. You can tell. I can absolutely feel it, and so do the bowls. So that's why I always like to play whenever you're coming in, because I like to see how the bowls are responding. I like to see what's going on. And then we just kind of bring them back to neutral, and then we go on about our merry way. So today, August 8th, 8/8. The Lionsgate portal. What is that? Well, let's talk about it from a variety of orientations. So Lionsgate portal, let's talk about from a New Age perspective. Let's talk about it from an astrological perspective and an astronomical perspective. And you can choose how you interpret the day as you may. Remember, life. Choose your own adventure. There's no right or wrong path, just your path. So from a New Age perspective, The Lionsgate portal, August 8th, connects us to the direct alignment between the Earth, the star Sirius, and the central point of our galaxy. It's actually called the galactic center, the galactic sun. And there's a particular alignment between that, the star Sirius, or the dog star, and Orion's belt. So we've got this really cool astrological congruence going on. Well, back in the day in ancient Egypt, this time of year was when flooding would occur, when the Nile would flood. Well, in Egypt, they actually called the star Sirius, they called it the Nile star. So when the Nile, the river, would flood, there was a direct connection of this season. And it would flood because the snow from the mountains in Ethiopia would actually begin to melt. And this melting caused an influx of water. Water, obviously, especially in a desert, was really good. It brought about fertility, opportunity. It gave us a chance to continue life. And life, obviously, is so important on so many levels. And that was very strongly in their belief structure. So the Lionsgate portal is this confluence of energy. There's a direct, many people say that there is the Sphinx actually holds a direct portal opening into this particular star Sirius. So from a New Age perspective, there's a great amount of energy happening today, and it seems to peak on August 8th. They're kind of a season for Lionsgate portal, starting about July 27th, and in the New Age understanding, 26th, 27th, going through August 12th. And today just happens to be that peak time. And it's during this time when there's a lot of opening in the universe. Think about it. When things align, it's like you put a key into a keyhole. If it's the right shaped key, it goes straight in. And then what can you do? You can unlock the key and open the door. It's essentially what's going on. So there's a opportunity to open, to connect to different realms, to different places and levels of energies. Some refer to this opening, that alignment, as a portal. And from that, you can begin to receive different light codes, codes that connect to different frequencies within our system, different levels of understanding. It's beyond the mind, it's beyond the heart. It really sits in the energy body. It's where we're looking to expand towards. So from a New Age perspective, that's kind of the Lionsgate portal. So it's a powerful day of connection. Well, from an let's go with logical first. An astrological perspective, as I said, there's an alignment of connected to this great star Sirius, a dog star. Well, from an astrological perspective, Lionsgate really connects us more towards historical events. Specifically, so the birth of the United States. So Lionsgate sits at 13 degrees Cancer. Well, the founding fathers of the United States, whenever they signed the Declaration of Independence and gave birth to America, they actually connected to that 13 degree of Cancer. 13 degrees of Cancer, if you have that in your chart anywhere, it's known for being very visible, very famous, having a very strong influence on the world. And the birth chart of the United States directly connects to that, connecting directly, sitting with the star of Sirius as well. So the founding fathers, they weren't silly. They were all Freemasons. Freemasons were very well versed in astrology. So that's kind of a fun, interesting tip. Now, when it comes to the astronomical understandings, there really isn't what we perceive. It's not really like a rising or a setting of the star Sirius. All of that is much more in the esoteric realm. But what astronomers note is that so during this time, and it can begin as early as the summer solstice, but it's usually July, August, this time period, we can begin to see the star Sirius more clearly in the sky. And it all depends on where you are, your degree of latitude. And will show up, will dictate when Sirius will show up in your sky. So it's kind of a long explanation of a really interesting day. And today, what I thought would be most appropriate, because, listen, we don't all have to see the world through the same lenses, but we all do get to live in the world together. So today, connect to which version of the Lionsgate portal works for you. Is it something that's cool, I can see that star in the sky. Awesome, great. Is it, oh wow, there's a movement of energy and of space in the world that I want to tap into, I want to connect into. There's something about that. Like, how do my stars fit into that? Cool, go with that. If you want to start opening portals and bringing in energetic light codes, I'm for it as well. Choose your adventure. So, let's see where the bowls are starting. So what I thought would be a good place today to kind of connect to this energy is actually through a pineal activation. So the pineal is right by our sixth energy center here in the head, our third eye, our seat of intuition, the understanding of something much greater. Oh, wow. Interesting side note. So, one of the reasons that we call it Lionsgate is because this time of year connects to the sign of Leo. We're in Leo season right now, the lion. Otherwise, Sirius is known as the dog star. But the lion carries this very strong third energy center frequencies connecting to power, leadership, coming forth in the world. Leo's ruled by the sun. It's all about that truth of the individuality, about you being the center of your universe, not from a place of ego, but from a place of power, a place of expansion, and a place of radiance. And I just had to stop because this bowl that's connecting to that center is really hot. No pun intended. So what I wanted to do today is to really connect us into this seat of intuition, into this sixth energy center, working through a pineal activation, which, interestingly enough, this bowl really helps us along that path. But one of the things that really activates the pineal is that, as you know, the pineal gland has crystals. It's filled with little tiny crystals that when you begin to vibrate your pineal gland, which is possible, those crystals shimmer and shake. And when you close your eyes and you witness that shimmering and shaking and you're present with it, many people report experiences of light. They actually see light with their eyes are closed. There's an opportunity to sometimes even just to sense light even with the darkness of their closed eyes. So light comes into play a lot. And one of the experiences that people frequently have whenever we turn on that pineal gland is this patterning of geometric shapes moving through this light source. One of the easiest ways to really describe that, because unless you're sitting in my brain, it's a little tricky, we like to connect to the idea of the kaleidoscope. So the kaleidoscope is this constant movement of geometric shapes moving from a central point outward. Well, in esotericism, we understand that just like the astrological sign of the sun is the circle with a dot in the center, that dot in the center connects us directly. The center point of anything always takes us to the divine. Always. The center point of anything always takes us to the divine. So if we understand this principle, what we can do is that we can begin to go to a central point within ourselves, a central point within the pineal, and begin to have a different kind of experience. Whatever kind of experience you begin to experience is your own. So Jeremy's put together this really beautiful example that we'll show you here in a second. And whenever we get to the point, and we may do this a couple of times in the pineal, in this pineal exercise, all I want you to do is, and I'll guide you, but stare directly into the center point of this kaleidoscope. Now, Jeremy made this a little more space age because it's Lionsgate. We're in space. Why not? So, Jeremy, you want to show them? Check out this central point. Just allow your eyes. He's bringing it up. Just practice with me for a moment. Just allow your eyes to focus in the very center, that unmoving, that unwavering, steady part. Yeah. Just allow your eyes to rest in the center point. the center point, and then allow that focus to gently soften. We're not looking for being wowed by the beautiful colors that surround us, and they will. Just go to the center. Let the eyes soften. Begin to relax. Thank you, Jeremy. Now, the great thing about that, as you begin to just come back to this space, you might notice, ooh, my heart rate's actually slowing a little bit. And it's because there's a physiological effect of whenever we allow our gaze to focus and soften and stare, the rest of our body will follow suit. So let's start with this pineal activation today. Take a deep breath in, hold that breath in. Just breathe that in, allow yourself to be where you are, witness where you are, and then when you're ready, exhale. It could be a strong exhale, it could be a gentle exhale. Find your exhale. Let's do that again. Take a deep breath in, inhale. As you do that, begin to bring comfort into your body. Just make sure you're seated. If you're seated, make sure your spine is upright and erect. Keeping that breath held in. If you're laying down, just witness your body begin to melt into the floor or the bed below you. And then, when you're ready, exhale. Beautiful. One more time. Deep breath in. Hold that breath in. Hold that breath. Then gently exhale it out. If you have a grounding practice, I invite you to begin that now. If not, I invite you to think, imagine, or feel a golden cord of woven light descending from the base of your spine, that first energy center, all the way down into the center part of the earth. As it descends down through the floor, through the ground, through the dirt and the earth, allow it to arrive in your mind's eye. See it arrive at that very core of our planet. You may experience this as a molten or a fluid surface that it connects into, a substance that it connects into, and it just moves, roots into this liquidy surface, connecting, feeling very secure in. You may see that it connects into rock, wrapping itself around the rock. Whatever your experience is, just allow that to be. Grounding, allowing that cord to take away any energy, any heaviness, anything in your space that you're ready to dissolve, to let go of. Just let it easily fall down that cord. Send it to your mother, where she will recycle that energy, shifting it into a new form that's to the highest good for all. Trusting in that. I invite you now to shift your attention to the place of your heart, that fourth energy center. let's use our breath to connect more fully into our heart. Take a deep inhale in and hold the breath. As you take that inhale, think, imagine, or feel yourself breathing into your heart space, holding that life force in the place of your heart, and then gently exhale. Exhale from your heart, and as you exhale, relax your heart. Hold that breath out. Keep holding. Let the heart relax. Take a deep inhale in and hold that breath and relax your heart. Relax the heart. Hold that breath. Relaxing. And exhale, relaxing. Relax the heart. Holding that breath out, relaxing the heart. Let any tension that arises just dissolve. Take a deep inhale in. Breathe into your heart, relaxing. Relaxing. Holding that breath, relaxing, then letting it go. Gently exhale. Relaxing, relax that heart. Do 3 more sets on your own, at your own pace. Breathing in, relaxing the heart, holding the breath for a certain time that's good for you. Then exhale slowly, relaxing the heart, breath out. Follow your own pace. Now, gently shift your attention to the place of your 6th energy center, the center part of your head. You may think of it as your third eye. In the brain, at the very base of the skull, right back at that top spot, the base of your skull in the back, the top of your neck, sits the pineal gland. Just direct your attention, right? It's at the very tip top, right past the top of our spine, to the center part of our head. See if you can begin to notice either that 6th energy center, which is a great place to go to get started. Let's see if you can drop into that pineal gland. Tiny gland the size of a pencil eraser. imagine or feel a shimmering ray of golden light that begins to gently enter, to penetrate that pineal gland, the sixth energy center. If you're not sure exactly where the pineal gland is, that's okay. Direct all of the energy into the sixth energy center with the intention that the pineal will directly connect to your work. Begin to invite this shimmering golden light into the center part of your head. Breathe it in, allowing it to soak into your space. Become very clear with how that golden light feels. Is there a temperature to it? Is there a warmth? Is there a coolness? Is there a lightness? Maybe a heaviness? Is there some sort of texture? How do you sense this connection? Maybe you begin to feel a sensation somewhere else in your body. As you begin to witness this golden shimmering light pouring into that sixth energy center, as you continue to feel that, see if you can drop your attention to your heart, becoming aware of both the sixth and the fourth center. Third eye, stimulating, tickling the pineal gland and your heart together. Feeling the pulsations from your heart, echoing in time with the pulsations of that golden shimmering light. Harmonizing. Now in a moment, when I tell you, in a moment, open your eyes and begin to stare deeply into the center part of this kaleidoscope of life. Take a deep breath in, holding that breath in. Hold that breath in. Keep holding that breath in. Then gently exhale. And open your eyes. Allow your gaze to soften, focusing directly in the center part, that central, divine, circular middle. Take a deep breath in and hold that breath. Hold that breath in. And when you're ready, exhale and close your eyes. In your own time, exhale and close your eyes. Direct your attention now back to the point of your heart, that fourth energy center. And just take a moment to listen to your heartbeat. Some of you may experience that as the physical heartbeat. Some of you may connect to a different, pulsating configuration of energy moving through the space of this fourth energy center. However you experience this heartbeat, just allow it to be and sit with it. Of your heartbeat. Shimmering effect generated by your beautiful, your sacred heart. Witness that energy begin to move upward, up your throat, back up into the center part of your head, connecting with that golden shimmery energy that you had been ushering in to that sixth energy center, the Ajna Chakra. Feel the harmonization of the energy of the heart and your head. There's a beautiful congruence of these sound waves, of these vibrations in your space. Where do you notice vibration in your body outside of the heart and the head? Sometimes these vibrations will show up to remind us that there's something we're ready to let go, or that we're ready to activate and engage. Scan your body and see if there are any messages coming to you as you experience this vibration between your heart and your head. anything you're ready to let go of. Allow that energy, those frequencies, just to dissolve down your grounding cord. If there's nothing, sit in the glorious splendor of the harmonization between your head and your heart. In a moment, we'll open our eyes again. When you're ready to release your breath, just gently exhale and hold that breath out, allowing your heart to continue to relax. Take another deep inhale in, holding that breath. And when you're ready, exhale and open your eyes, bringing your focus back to this divine point, this spark of inspiration in the very center. Your breathing pattern is your own. Allow the breath to be slow yet free. Dissolve yourself into the very center part of this matrix. How far can you go? Where is that central point? Fall into the very core. Take a deep breath in. Hold that breath in. Hold that breath. And gently close your eyes. And when you're ready, allow the breath to whisper away. Return your inner vision back to this central point of your sixth energy center in the center part of your head, the Ajna Chakra. It's our seat of intuition. And begin to usher in the frequencies connected with the ideas of integration, truth, unboundedness, and knowingness. Integration, truth, unboundedness, knowingness. Breathing in integration. And then letting it go. Breathing in deeply, truth. Holding that in your lungs and then allowing it to dissolve into the world. Breathing in unboundedness. holding that in your lungs, connecting to the sovereign power of who you are at your very core, feeling into this leadership, this power, this radiance, breathing it out into the universe. Gently breathing in knowingness, that still small voice where you know that you know that you know. Holding that in, swimming in the goodness of knowingness. And when you're ready, let it dissolve. Breathe it into the world. As this is the seat of that still small voice, gently open your heart to any messages that you're ready to receive. Messages from yourself, messages from your higher power, messages from someone connected to pure light that has your highest interest at heart. Just allow these codes, these whispers, these affirmations, the security to twinkle their way into your space. Welcome them. They may arrive as a feeling, a sound, a vibration, a shape, a pattern, a color, whatever they are. Take a deep breath in and hold, and then release. Bring your attention now to your first chakra at the base of your spine. Feeling, blessing, saying hello to that first energy center. Great. Now begin to shift your attention upwards to your second energy center, here behind your belly button, your navel area. Just feel the vibration. Say hello, bless that center. That is you. That is part of your creative force in the world. Then allow your attention to drift upwards into your third chakra, the energy center connected to our power right here in our solar plexus. Say hi. Say thank you. Say, oh yeah, we're doing this. Thanks for helping me do this. Allow your attention then to shift up into your heart. That beautiful sacred heart. Bless your heart. Offering gratitude. Offer gratitude to yourself. How does that feel? It feels divine. You may begin to feel that gratitude pulsing out through the rest of your system. Beautiful. Then shift your attention up into the area of your throat. Your fifth chakra. Thanking it. Blessing it, connecting it to pure, unadulterated truth, your truth, how you show up in the world. Yes, allowing you to always speak your truth. Now floating up into that beautiful energy center in our head, that sixth energy center, the lower part of our head. Say hello. Say thank you for all of the goodness that you've connected me with today, the gentle reminders, that you've showered me with, that subtle blessing. Reciprocate. Bless it. Now allow your attention to sit at the very crown of your head, the top part of your head. Say thank you. Bless it. Feel it vibrate. Feel it resonating out from your entire body, out and beyond. This is our connection to all. And then to really bring it home, shift your attention directly above your head, a few inches above. This is the place of your 8th energy center. See if you can feel that still, subtle vibration that's happening. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in and hold that breath. And when you're ready, let it go. Now, you may choose to keep your eyes closed and just listen to the cues from my voice. You may want to open your eyes. Either way, just begin to rub the palms of your hands together, creating friction, which is a generation of energy. We're generating energy between the palms of our hands. Now mine are feeling very sticky. When you know you have enough energy, then cup those hands, those palms directly over your eyes and just breathe in. It's better if we try to keep our hands cupped so there's no pressure or tension over the eyes. Drinking that in. Some of you may feel you want to flatten your palms. If that's your path, that's okay too. Try both ways and see what works for you. When the palms are cupped, you're focusing energy in a congruent circular format. See how that feels. You can do that as many times as you need. And then when you're ready, snap your fingers. Doesn't matter which hand, doesn't matter. Snapping of the hands just kind of helps us come back to this time space. Or for our down under friends, if you're ready to fall off to bed, don't snap, just transfer from this state of consciousness to your sleeping state, and we'll see you soon. Oh my goodness, friends, that was so wonderful. Wow, that was, the bulls were really, it was interesting to see how they spoke today. I never know what to expect. And today did not disappoint in that realm. So tell me what your experience was. I'd love to hear it. And while you're writing those in the comments, let me share with you what I experienced with the bulls. So today, really connecting strongly into this point of the 6th and the 4th. So obviously when we were connecting to the 4th, we're very strongly connecting to this bull. Connects us to the heart. See F really resonates, this center point of our physical cavities. And then connecting into this head, the lower part of the head, in the pineal area, that 6th chakra, really connecting into this A. And so the A is augmented when we establish a 4th below it with this E. So remember how I said the E connects us to that 3rd chakra, that power point, that center. Lionsgate. Very apropos. The A today was actually speaking more presently than frequently it will. You know how we were talking about that still small voice in the head, or your seat of intuition. So usually when we get to this A, even now, thank you, it was amazing, such a perfect example. The A will frequently speak very softly. You know, your divine self usually doesn't yell at you. My mother always says that you catch a lot more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. There's a sweetness. There's a softness that comes. It's all the rest of the noise of the world that we get distracted from, because it's a little more challenging to listen to that when it's so quiet. And yet today, until right now, this bowl was very present. it almost felt like an affirmation of this moving into this space of really activating the resonance of that space. So high five, what you were doing was totally showing up in the bowls, because remember, this is not my agenda. I don't write anything. This is where you are. It's my job to interpret that. So you were doing a lot of really great work because the bowls were showing it, and they don't lie. So well done. That was really kind of neat. How the other bowls showed up melodically. There's a lot of theory. It's actually a theory I'm working on right now, actually with my doctoral dissertation connected to the archetypes of sound. But what I can tell you quickly and easily is that the other bowls that were really supporting this centralized A, the archetype of within the head that we're connecting to, really took us on an interesting kind of journey. So that then whenever when we went into the really cool kaleidoscope activation, I'm going to call it the space kaleidoscope, there was the movement of the bowls then began to shift, which was very, very neat to watch. I'll be curious as to what your experience with that, with the kaleidoscope, the space kaleidoscope was, and everything else as well. So Jeremy is going to get me back through all these wonderful comments. Edie, oh, thank you so much. So Edie, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. So sometimes what happens is whenever we don't move quickly enough through a chat box, sometimes we miss some of the chats. They actually just disappear, and we didn't realize that. So this is my task now to move through them more quickly. So whether it's Edie or Eddie, however I pronounce your name correctly, forgive me, but thank you so much. Thank you for your donation. That's very kind of you, my friend. I appreciate you. Now let's see how we go through this. I love, so Marcy and Monica, yay. Okay, so wait, we're sending healing vibes. And Ren, we must have missed some stuff, but I do love all of the lions emojis happening. Y'all know I'm a sucker for a good emoji. Jeremy, is there anything above this? Hi, Carmen. Good morning. Good morning, Maria. Hi, Esther. Yay. Yes. And Amy. Yes, Rosemary. Rosemary, what is the pineal gland? So the pineal gland is a major part of our, and hello, Karen, as well. Let me say that so I don't lose it. The pineal gland is a major part of our endocrine system, and it's also used in an esoteric understanding, is that the activation of the pineal gland actually opens up different portals of understanding. So the pineal gland, because it's filled with crystals, the ancients, the mystics will say that the pineal gland connects us to different, deeper levels of understanding. We see it back in ancient Egypt, actually the Eye of Horus. If you turn the Eye of Horus on the side, if you open a dissected brain, where the pineal gland is directly part where that one of the dots on the Eye of Horus is, and it's the exact pattern of the inside of the brain. So it's a really powerful, really very cool place. Check it out online. Look it up. Look into the science of it. And then you might want to dive into the mysticism. If you have any questions too, reach out to me directly. You can go to our teachers page and either message me through Insight Timer, or you can, on our teachers page, you can go to my website and then just email me directly. I'd be happy to chat with you more about that too, because it's a very powerful little guy. Some people are like, wait, it doesn't really do much, but it does so much more than we can even begin to imagine. Think about it from this way. Science says that only about 7% on a advanced person, that our DNA is active by only about 7%, maybe upwards of 10 if it's, just mind-blowing. But the rest, the 95 percentage of our DNA, basically 90 to 95 percentage of our DNA is junk DNA. Well, that doesn't really jive with the idea that everything in our body is based on a form of evolution and we're fine-tuned to the most specific things that we need. Well, then why do we have 90 or more percentage of our DNA that doesn't do anything? Well, one could argue it's not that it doesn't do anything, it's that we haven't activated it. How do you turn that on? The field of epigenetics, which was really brought into vogue, and understanding, not just vogue, but understanding, now accepted as modern science in the 80s by Dr. Bruce Lipton, check out The Biology of Belief, this idea of epigenetics where we turn on our own genes. We turn on and off genes to function in a way, to show up in our world, to be the masters of our own destiny, to actually create our life. Science is actually showing that that's legit as well. So there's very deep conversations with all of this, which I went a little off track about exactly what the pineal is, but it's one of my favorite topics, if you can't tell. Jeremy's like, get on with the comments. I keep losing. I'm sorry. Rachel, it's so good to see you. Thank you for being here. Oh, where are we? Oh my goodness. Lynn, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Happy Lionsgate. Serenity, thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate you. That's so kind. You honor us. We appreciate you. Geraldine, you are magic. Oh, you're so sweet. I think you like the stars and the space and the bowls too. Well done. You are magic, guys. But I accept and appreciate your compliment. That's very kind, Geraldine. Marcia, thank you. Woohoo. Yes, and you were from Holland, right? Do I remember that correctly? Sometimes I hallucinate. Ruth Ann, thank you. It was beautiful and magical. Yes, and my favorite emoji you used. Thank you. Joe, it was so delicious that you fell asleep. Awesome. Great. That's wonderful. So one of the things that we were doing, side note, so we were actually shifting our brainwave state. So right now, you're probably in about an alpha brainwave state. So your brainwaves have slowed down to a moderate degree. You're listening. You're actively assimilating information. Now, if you were to, like me, jump up and go and start the day and, grab your cup of tea or whatever and start working through problems, you're going to shift up into beta brainwave state. Well, so now we're kind of dropped into this alpha brainwave state. Alpha is a great state for calming the body, soothing the system, and re-engaging our nervous system in different ways. Now, sometimes the bowls will actually let us slip into theta. Theta is a slightly slower state, and it allows for us to be a little bit in a place of more suggestibility. So, over at night, you're laying on your sofa and you're just kind of 11 o'clock and you're just like dozing off. And then all these commercials come on and you're like, yeah, I really do want a McDonald's sundae. That sounds really tasty. And, you don't really eat ice cream because you're lactose intolerant. But this image was presented to you and you were in a heightened level of suggestibility. That's our theta brainwave state. Well, just below theta is delta, and that's where we fall asleep. So sometimes we shift down and we hit into delta, and that's okay. When we fall asleep, you sleep for a reason. Sleep is a reset. So sometimes we need to reset, and sometimes these frequencies can be they show up very strongly for our bodies some days. The same frequencies can hit your body very differently than someone else's and someone else's. So that's wonderful. No need to... If you fall asleep, you fall asleep. If you stay awake, you stay awake. I appreciate you sharing that. That's awesome. And Marcy, thank you. Beautiful energy. Wish you saw the whole thing live. Sorry, we keep moving it. Here we go. Oh, you're wondrous. That's so kind, Marcy. Thank you so much. If you want to see it live, pop over. As soon as we're done, it's going to be coming up on YouTube. And I know there's some of our YouTube friends over there, and I just give a little shout out to them as well. But let's just quickly go through these comments. Rahel, thank you so much for your donation. Linnea, thank you. Linnea. Both of you, thank you so much from my heart to yours. I appreciate you. Blessings on you both. Ariel, thank you for this blessing. It's my friend. Thank you for being here. It's my friend. It's my honor. Thank you for being here, my friend. There's a lot of stuff going on out here. Words are not where I'm living today, so I appreciate your patience. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jeremy. Therese, that was so beautiful. So much power through your body. That's amazing. Thank you. Yay, Bright. Yay. I love your heart. Lavender, powerful. Lots of downloads from your spirit team. High five. Way to go, guys. Genderless people. An auric upgrade. That's awesome. Oh, I love that. Lavender, thank you for sharing that. So cool. Linnea, look at your, yes, emojis. Oh, butterflies for transformation. And you were busy being. I like that. Catchy. Monica, thank you. It was amazing. I'm playing it for everyone here at church. I think there comes up something about the bone marrow transplant clinic, and we'll come back to that in a second. Oh, you're all listening. Hello, friends. I'm so glad you're here. It's nice to see you. Blessings to you. We see, we embrace, and we re-empower your remembrance of your wholeness, your health, and your complete and perfect journey, whatever that is. You are never alone. We are always here for you. Look at those hearts. Those hearts are for you. Those hearts are not for me. Those are for you, baby. Thank you so much for being here. We'll look forward to seeing you again in the future. Thank you for saying hi about that, Monica. That's awesome. Gloria. Oh, Charlene sending a big bear hug because it was delicious. Yes. Or lion hug, whatever. I love it. Dog star hug. I love it. Right back at you, my friend. Lavender, much love and many blessings to you as well. Monica, at the bone marrow and transplant clinic. The autocorrect message was, the tiger. I did like the tiger message. I mean, I am a cat person. Megan, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Annie, thank you for your donation. You're both so generous. Monica, yep. Autocorrect gets us every time. You should see some of the messages my mom sends me. Oh my goodness. Gloria, you said, are we able to, we're going back up. Okay, Carmen. Moni, I did understand what you meant despite the autocorrect distortions. Yeah, it happens. Heather, deep somatic response. Yep. Powerful and empowering sound therapy. Wonderful. Deep appreciation for your guidance and shared healing wisdom. Thank you, Heather. It's wonderful to be with you. I'm glad you were here today. Thank you, my friend. Nice to see you. I look forward to seeing you soon. Gloria, are you able to lead us where we can watch us and get that space kaleidoscope activation clip? It was incredible. Awesome. I'm so glad you liked it, Gloria. Well, you can always, as soon as we're done with the live stream here on YouTube or on Insight Timer, see, words, you can always pop over to our YouTube page because my brilliant husband, Jeremy, has set us up where we live stream simultaneously, and then you can find this always on our live stream page on YouTube. And if you're not sure how to get to that, just on our teacher's profile. So when you're done, you can click on my name, go to the teacher's profile. That'll take you to our page, and on there is the website. And then if you're in the drop-down menu, you go to the live streams. You can find us that way, or it'll take you directly to YouTube. So thanks for asking. So you'll be able to replay that kaleidoscope that way. And otherwise, we'll have to figure out what a good way to get the kaleidoscope up so that we can share with the community, because it is such a beautiful expression. Yeah. Teresa, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you. Yeah, Monica. Oh, I love it. I love all the community. Lori, what a great place to share this with. Yeah, you're so right. Yes, it is. So sweet. Monica, you're such an angel, not only for us, but for others. We see that. We recognize you. Izan, good afternoon from Spain. Nice to see you. Hi, Siva. Heather, Kaleidoscope. The Kaleidoscope was definitely a new practice of experience. It was powerful on the second opening. Loved that tool. Yeah. Sometimes the first time we have to kind of figure out what's going on. And then, at least for me, I'm like a fish. Ooh, pretty colors, sparkly, shiny. But when we can relax into that center point, it really does elicit a different type of response, much of which does have a very strong somatic correlation. So that's wonderful. Thanks for sharing that. I love it. I love it. Carmen, you felt so much energy swirling through your body. Amazing. Yeah. It's Lionsgate portal. That's all I'm saying. Gloria, yes, the second round was mind-blowing. Yep. Nina, thank you for your donation, Nina. Suzanne, thank you so much for your donation as well. And Kristen, thank you for your donations. You all are wonderful. What a blessing. Monica, wow. Well, we are definitely turning on our healing genes. Absolutely, you are. That's why we show up and we do the work, right? We can, actually there's now peer-reviewed studies that are showing that we can activate and upregulate certain beneficial traits of our genes and downregulate certain detrimental traits of our genes. If you listen to what I just said, that's some pretty powerful stuff. So, Carmen, when we resonate at a higher frequency, that will activate the rest of our DNA. Yes, I agree. I also, I agree with what you're saying, Carmen. I also think that there's a strong understanding component because it's really interesting. So you can throw somebody into a pool of ice and water, and within 60 seconds, they will go into hypothermia. But if before you do that, you tell them these are the benefits of taking a cold plunge And this is what's going to happen to you physiologically. This is the positive things, and this is why we're doing it. When we can connect into the information, suddenly when that person goes into the plunge, they can hang out there for a long time. I know people who hang out there for a while and no effect. The body is fine. So a lot of it too is empowering the understanding to have a deeper presence with a deeper knowing. So I concur. Kristen, the focus on my heartbeat heightened my beliefs around my own heart. And when I believed my heartbeat and where I believe my heartbeat and my center to be, been working on that for the past few weeks. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. That's so beautiful. Yeah. You know, the heart center, the fourth chakra, the anahata, isn't necessarily in the exact same place as our physical heart, but it's all connected, right? And there's different sympathetic rhythms that we can connect to that actually elicit physiological changes. So thanks for sharing that. That's really cool. Oh, Jeremy. It was up to Ariel. Perfect, Ariel. That was awesome. I can listen to you all day. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Well, you can on YouTube. Monica, look at all these strong arms. Yes, and hearts. Christy, you are a goddess, blissful as love at Lionsgate. Oh, you're so sweet, Christy. It was a very powerful day, and it was powerful. Thanks for with you being here. Thanks for being here. Kristen, you had to take off your glasses to help soften my focus. Yep, I was trying so hard to soften my focus with them on. Thank you so much for sharing that. That'll be a great cue I can help people connect with in the future. I wear contacts, so I don't think about that. That's a great key. Thank you. So any of us who wear glasses when we're doing this in the future, there you go. It's a great tip. Appreciate you bringing that up. City, that was great. Yay! Great way for you to kick off the day. Gratitude as always. And to you as well, my friend, I trust and pray you're going to have a great day. Heather, to Lavender, yes, you were too experiencing a deity team and brushing off stuff needing to be removed. Yep, I like that stuff. They were helping sweep this energy outward and off. Amazing. Perfect. This is a great day. You know, if we approach Lionsgate from a place of potentiality, from a quantum perspective, there really is there is a freedom in this time. All of this week, astrologically, is an easy week. There's freedom of movement. It's not a hard week. We've come through some hard weeks. We have some hard weeks coming up. And when I say hard, I just mean confronting, challenging, things that square us, that say, you know what, you need to step up and choose. You need to get real with this lesson right now, or it's going to come back. This week is not one of those weeks. This week is where it's warm, welcoming arms of the universe saying, you know what, I got you. And they say, man, you step up, you take one step to me, I'm going to take 10 steps to you. So that's so beautiful. Thanks for sharing that. Oh, Jeremy. Am I at the right place with Joe? Awesome. Thank you for that explanation. Yes, my pleasure. Carmen, love it. Christy, your whole body is still vibrating. Good night. Good night to you, my friend. Marcy, thank you. My cousin and I adore. Yay. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Marcy. I adore you, my friends. Love all these wonderful chats. Bruce, thank you so much for your donation. That's so kind of you. Look, you know what? Y'all are just crushing the emojis today. Your emoji game is on point. Ha. Love it. So, so great. Charlotte, thank you for your donation. That's very kind of you. Ariel, what is the YouTube name? It's just our name. It's just my name, Charleene Clossy. You can even probably just type in Charleene and it'll find you, but I think it's... you can also go to our teachers page and go to our website that's on the teachers page at charlene.com, and then it's an easy way to get to YouTube. Otherwise, just type in my name. It'll take you there. I'll take you there. Joe, this was your first time with you and definitely not the last. You are magic on legs. Thank you. Even when sitting. You're so sweet. Thank you. Sorry, it was a bad dad joke. I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the future. Thanks, Joe. Lori, thank you, Charlene. Yes, missed much of the live, so you'll listen to stream later. Perfect. You know where to get it on YouTube. Heather, you donated $2.99. Thank you so much for your donation. That's so kind of you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Gloria found the live on YouTube. Woohoo! Perfect. Kristen, thank you for your donation. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. Patsy, thank you for your donation. Thank you. Monica, you must go now. Goodbye. Happy Lionsgate, my friend. Najat, this is your first time here and you're hooked. Awesome. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you soon. And be sure to check out our teachers page because we have more lives coming up. And I love to see you here. I love to see you here on Insight Timer with these live streams. Jeremy's going to tell us when these other lives are coming up and remind me because I don't remember off the top of my head, but I want to share them with you because it's so exciting. Jeremy, do you have those dates coming up for me? I don't know it. August 17th. What are we talking about that day?
Room to Breathe.
Room to Breathe. I think that's a Thursday and that's at 9 a.m. And then what's the next one? Oh, perfect. Room to Breathe on August 17th at 9 a.m., which is a Thursday. And then the Thursday after that, August 24th, also at 9 a.m., less stress and more flow. I think we can all use that. Less stress and more flow. So I'd love to see you at both of those. We're going to get some more coming up in September. We are working on 2 series that we're going to come up with. One is focusing on the brain and really getting in and creating harmony, resonance, and electrifying all the good stuff in the brain and shutting off the stuff that doesn't serve. And then we're also working on a series about channeling different archangels and ascended masters. And we'll be doing that here with the Bulls. So that'll be starting in September. So I'll keep you posted on that and the dates that are coming up. And so we'll look forward to seeing you with that. Najat, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you, my friend. Lori, happy Lionsgate to you as well. From my heart to yours, know that you are exactly where you are supposed to be every moment of every day. And when you stumble, the ground's really not as far as we think that it is. But the cool thing is, we always have the chance to stand back up and rise. Make the most of your day today. And just know you are so loved. You value, you matter, and you make a difference in this world. Thanks for making a difference in my world. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Until we meet again, my friends, be well. I love you. Sat Nam.